All right, welcome back, Hopeless Fan Podcast. It is Wednesday, October 2nd. It's Scotty, it's Shelby, it's Zach coming at you guys. Guys, new month. Doesn't matter because Scotty and I are still winless, and the NFL is a vast wasteland of nothingness.
Yeah, I'm feeling very winless this morning, and throughout this whole week. There's nothing worse than when your team goes 0-4, besides when your team goes 0-5, and vice versa with the 0-3 to 0-4. Feeling very winless, feeling very depressed, and you know what? The board did not love me this weekend.
Yeah, no. First off, the Colts, just big red flag. Maybe I was too high on them, but I don't think that's the case because I don't want to admit that I was wrong. But yeah, the board just awful. This and the Colts just they ruined everything. I had them in everything.
Yeah, I mean, I had the Colts in everything. I had them teased. I had them straight up. I had them in every parlay, and then I also had the Chiefs minus 6.5. They won by 4. I had the Patriots minus 7.5. They won by 6, and then I had. I only had saving graces there at the end. I also had the Broncos minus 2. They were up 17-3, ended up losing 26-24. That's how my day went. Shelby, how did you enjoy watching the Bengals game? You missed last night's episode. Briefly, tell us how the Bengals game went for you from your perspective.
Yeah, well, I had some work stuff to figure out. But I bet heavy on the Steelers, triple digits, and of course that hit.
That's a legendary move.
Yeah. It was such a bailout. You can't bet like a fan, and that's
Right.
what I've learned. I was so not confident in the Bengals that I had to swing that way. But I found out there's no one really wins in gambling, which is the most I've been there quote ever. Because when you win, you just mad that you didn't put more money on it, which is what I was yesterday. First off, I would not recommend betting against your team on a primetime game where everybody's tweeting about everything, so you can't get on social media, and especially when it's going bad. I was so conflicted. The first play I saw was the fumble that Jesse Bates recovered. And I was like,
And
okay.
you didn't know whether to celebrate. Oh, that's the worst. Betting as a fan. Against as a fan.
I had no idea. I was like, well, that's tough. And then like right after the Bengals took their only lead of the night, their only points of the night, 3-0. They stopped the Steelers on 4th and 1, and I'm like, I don't know what to think. And
that sucks because it's like you're almost paying however much money you bet on the other team for your team to win. It's like you're buying wins.
Right.
And Shelby, what's your prompt for if the Bengals the next time the Bengals make the playoffs?
$500 money line on the other team.
That's amazing because that's the price you'll pay for the Bengals.
Yeah,
to win a playoff
that's
game.
literally. I'm like, okay, like if I could go back in time, I would. That 2015 playoff game, the Bengals were favored. It was almost a pick 'em, but you could still get good value in the Steelers money line at that point. I'm like, if I could go back in time, that Jeremy Hill fumble would not have stung as much if I would have won upwards of $600.
Yeah, that is so true.
So it's like you just ask yourself, what would you pay for a playoff win? If you're a Bengals fan, that number has to be high triple digits, if not $1,000 or more, because you have the NFL's longest playoff drought. That if you lose $1,000 betting against the Bengals and they win a playoff game, you're not allowed to be upset that you lost $1,000 because that's the price.
I mean, basically, if you're south of 30 years old, it's basically like paying that much money to witness something that you've never seen in your entire lifetime.
Right.
And if you did, it's when you were like 1 year old.
Yeah, and that's sad, first off, because everyone else would be like, oh, I would bet so much just for them to win a Super Bowl before I die. And I'm just like, well, if Wild Card Saturday would just go my way before I'm 85 years old, I would just love it.
Shelby's going to be sitting on his couch at 67, be like, this is the year we win a playoff game. I can feel it.
And the snap is bobbled on the play. Like, what?
And all the Bengals have to do now is knee the ball. He fumbles the snap.
I love that that's going to be my voice when I'm 67. I sound...
Well, that was the announcement.
I sound ancient.
Yeah, well, I'm just... I'm exaggerating a bit, I guess, but actually, the Bengals might make you sound older than you actually are.
That's true. But like yesterday, it's like I said, there's no winning in gambling. Is that I literally thought I got.
Don't you dare say that.
I got taken to the cleaners so bad on Sunday that I was back to even, and I'm like, oh, I always say like, oh, if even is winning, that couldn't be further from the truth when you've had back-to-back winning weeks like I had, or 3 straight winning weeks, really. And so I was literally going to put $1,000 on the Steelers to win about 600 at Hollywood Indian Casino in Lawrenceburg. And
name drop.
Yeah, and did not do it because I'm like, well, I wouldn't pay $1,000 for the Bengals to win a Week 4 Monday night game to improve to 1-3. So I didn't do it, and then of course I regretted it later when I saw how easy it would have been, and it would have been one of those that you're always chasing and gambling when you have big money on it, and it's a no sweat win. It's over by the second quarter. That's what I would have had, and of course I didn't get that satisfaction. But Scotty, tell me about the bet you almost made last night because you sounded pretty confident on Cincinnati and Zach Taylor pregame.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you for not listening to the teaser episode that we released today. Until today, we sent it to Shelby last night before the game, and he would have made the bet Bengals money line, but we are ice cold. And Shelby's right, you never win in betting or gambling. That being said, listen to this bet I almost made last night. I was gonna parlay triple, double-digit units on the Bengals money line and the under, because obviously I'm gonna parlay it.
You're not a savage.
What are you kidding? So anyway, I was gonna take it because you just put those units on a game and your eyes turn into those dollar signs like you see in Looney Tunes, and it's like, oh my god, like the payout. I mean, like that's like a first gambler's like dream, especially Zach, because I know how Zach is. He has sent us like numerous snapshots of screenshots of the bets that he has lined up, and the payouts are just ridiculous, and he's getting and they're not as ridiculous as we've seen. But he's thinking like, wow, what if this happens? Think about how rich I'll be.
Yeah, especially if I'm only putting down like $10. It's like, sure, I'll throw down $10 at the chance for this, 7-8 team teaser.
No, that's true. But then, but as you become a veteran, you'll find 2 lines you really like, and you'll put so much on. Like, even though like the payout, you'll put so many units on just 2 lines or 2 games for like substantial amount of payout. You have to, you have to bet more, obviously, but you're so sure of it, and then you lose it, and then you're like, wow, I'm never betting again, until the next night there's another game you like, and you're like, oh, okay, I can bet again. Probably win this.
Right. Well, what was nice was that I had 2 separate teasers that for both of them to hit, all that needed to happen was the Bengals to score, the Bengals Steelers game to be under 51.
There you go.
And they both hit, and I got like $90. So
we don't unit drop.
I've been there. Yeah.
Why not?
No price drop.
Why not?
We just don't. Don't do it. We just say double digits or triple digits.
Oh, okay.
Put units or digits.
Well, the only reason I say that is because what is it? The MyBookie, they go $45 increment like minimum. So basically,
wow, Dave Portnoy would be ashamed.
Right.
The only two deposits I've made into MyBookie, I'm even now.
You have won. You're beating the system.
You were there. And then so Zach, to withdraw that money, you have to pay an amount. So actually, you're down whatever you would have to pay to withdraw that money.
Yeah. Right.
But anyway, if you put money into a bookie online, it's lost. You just got to count your losses. That money is gone.
I'll take it back
until you withdraw. And you know what?
I'll take it back because the winning is not having to deposit more out of your checking. That's a great feeling.
That's what
That's a great feeling. Being like, okay,
that should be in Shelby's bio for his like.
That's
whatever.
That's my end of the year. End of the year when I lost it all. That's on my tombstone at the end of the year. Like only had to redeposit funds twice. Like, then it's just a picture of me with like my thumbs up, like squinting at the camera.
Right.
All right, guys. Sunday standouts, winners and losers from Sunday. First of all, I'll just say, because we're on the gambling topic, Vegas is a winner because 11 road teams won. They cleaned up because you have all these parlays that probably had like money line parlays that probably had the Rams as like the final of a 7-leg parlay that obviously didn't hit because the Buccaneers upset them. They had 11 road teams win. It was the most in 30 years. I think 2001 Week 12 also had 11 road winners. So that's what I'm actually kind of confident about because it seems like it's a one-time thing. and I was like able to bounce back from it because
that's crazy that all those
I was
won.
able to
my pool picks were off so badly because I had it, and I was like, well, they're home games.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll discuss it on Thursday. I mean, our picks, our snake draft picks, you know, Scotty, you went 2-2, Zach 1-3, me 3-1. So, and
wow, shameless plug there.
I mean, I was just saying is like, I don't know how I avoided the only thing that got me was Carolina beating Houston, and I mean, Scotty, you obviously got bit by the road dog with the Jaguars and Raiders, and Zach just got massacred by it because he took the Rams and he took the Ravens, and then he put all his trust in Kirk Cousins both in fantasy and on the pod. So, tough take.
What game did he win?
He won. So he was 1-3. He won. I apologize because this is bad radio, and I just flipped off of it. Here we go. He got Kansas City right, with barely.
Okay,
yeah,
wow, barely.
We crap. I got the Chargers. I got the Seahawks. I got the Bears. I missed the Texans. Scotty, you got the Patriots barely. You missed on the Colts and Broncos, and you got the Steelers. Yeah.
Barely. All right, cool.
All right, another winner is Ohio State haters because I am one. Dwayne Haskins, not an NFL quarterback, just like every other Ohio State product. Never polished. He was facing a very tough, just frugal Giants defense, so you can't blame him. That Giants defense has been stifling to quarterbacks for I don't know how many years now.
Yeah, dude. Everyone knows that that Giants defense is nothing to be reckoned with. I mean, Dak Prescott, Week 1, locked
It's like the
up.
Saints in the Dome and the Giants in the Meadowlands. You just take what you can get. So tough for Haskins.
Zach, I want to hear your honest analysis right now of Dwayne Haskins from this week.
He's not an Ohio State quarterback anymore. So
no, Ohio State doesn't get the right to just disown people.
Yeah, you can't just own him.
The first thing
attached.
I saw on Sunday Night Football was the Ohio State University has like 9 starters in the Cowboys Saints game. So no, like you can't just disown him. He is yours.
Okay, well, he was also thrown into the game in the middle of the game. Didn't think he was going to be starting.
Oh, so he's not. So he took it
too.
lightly. He took his game plan lightly. That's so red flag.
I guess I don't care.
No, it's a loser on
Zach.
Jay
why are you getting
Gruden
so defensive?
because-
Chill out.
Yeah, Zach,
Well,
aren't you the one that tweeted? You said whoever gets Dwayne Haskins is getting an absolute steal in the draft.
Yeah, I mean it's still his first year, so I mean, I'm sure there's been other quarterbacks who've had horrible games.
Nope, I've never seen one
in their first year.
Top of my head, nope.
Okay.
Yeah, Daniel Jones came in, just lit
Facts on the road.
it up on the road. But honestly, a loser for me is Jay Gruden here because literally during the week he said he's not ready to go in. Dwayne Haskins is not ready to go in. I won't put him in. And then literally in the second quarter, he puts him in without the game plan or without like a full week of preparation as a starter. So that really is a loser. I don't think Dwayne Haskins is good personally, but I don't think Jay Gruden is is.
You put 15 screens in the playbook, you might get a good game out of Haskins. But here's Zach's exact tweet from April 17th, 2019. Anyone, capitalized anyone, who grabs Haskins is getting the bargain of a lifetime. The last time a stellar quarterback was taken as low as he will be was Wilson in the 3rd round. Yikes.
Shelby, please, will you send that tweet to me?
Oh, no, I screen grabbed it before I even read it out loud. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Zach, thoughts? Zach, you know what?
We're sorry, but
well, I mean, it's easy to
you don't have to
dump on
yell
somebody when you don't have anything that you care about that they can.
Oh,
come
so you
after
do really care. You do really care
when it comes to college.
You do really care
when it comes to college. But,
I'm a Michigan guy, so Tom Brady.
I'm
a Michigan guy, so Tom Brady. Jabril Peppers, pick 6 off Dwayne Haskins. So what? Next,
Chad Henne,
stud.
Yeah. any number of Michigan just now.
Didn't Chad Henne have a better career than Dwayne Haskins?
Fact check real quick. Type. Yep. Can't confirm.
Well, Dwayne Haskins' career
Zach,
isn't
you don't have
over.
to yell so much.
Neither is Chad Henne's.
Yeah, seriously. Like, why are you writing off Chad Henne? Like, everyone knows the 13th year bump is like a thing. It's like, wow, Zach. Like, tough. Hate to make you look stupid in front of everybody, but Jesus, you make it too easy. A loser for me, Kellen Moore's babyface. I'm on record saying that he's not good looking enough to be that successful at a young age, and Cowboys look really sus Sunday night. against an actual good defense instead of the 3 cupcakes. I think they played the Giants, the Dolphins, and the Redskins the first 3 weeks. So yeah, Kellen Moore's babyface, hot seat. And then, of course, NFL QBs getting injured. Tough look around. Mitch Trubisky, Josh Allen, 2 pioneers, both better than Dwayne Haskins. But they get hurt, and we don't really know the timetable. Probably Josh Allen will probably be okay though. But he was awful.
Josh Allen, I know, but he was so bad.
Yeah,
and it's just like you knew it was going to happen, and I kind of wish that who replaced him, Matt Barkley, actually came in and looked all right.
But the thing is with Allen. Very good job of him. The throws he made that were bad, like his 3 picks, were all deep balls. So they kind of worked as punts.
Exactly.
Because if he throws like a 5-yard slant that gets picked, shifts field position, and the Patriots couldn't move the ball. So that's really why the score was close, despite Josh Allen throwing up all those picks and Tom Brady Tom Brady messing up the spread with that goal line pick that would have put him up 20-0.
Yeah, what's his problem?
What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, that was just rude.
Yeah, like when Slater returned that punt for a touchdown, I thought like, oh my god, the Patriots are gonna win 30-0.
Yep, me too.
But whatever. Okay, for your reference, sound smart in front of your friend Zach. Not very good at doing that. Vontaze Burfict. Obviously, R.I.P. to his 2019 season and R.I.P. to Jack Doyle's future. Even though he stayed in the game, Burfict.
Yeah, he stayed in the game.
Yeah.
Burfict gets a life ban.
Suspended. He's now been suspended 4 times for 22 games total. He's been fined 9 times for other unnecessary roughness stuff. So in total, guys, $5,033,246 he has lost over his NFL career.
Yeah, see, dude, that's ridiculous because that's just so ridiculous because that's like almost a whole season of money that he's playing for the Raiders right now.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't know what else to say. I'll go to my grave thinking his hit on Antonio Brown shouldn't have been a penalty. I think it was a bang-bang play that wasn't helmet to helmet, and I think Antonio Brown's helmet or his head just came down, like right where Vontaze was running. But,
it looked like Vontaze Burfict was almost trying to let up.
Yeah, he was like he ducked his shoulder in to like try to avoid it, and it just was unavoidable because Brown was falling down from jumping for the catch. But
so it's Antonio Brown's fault.
That's what I'm saying. Flopped. Then he doubled down on his flop by not playing the next week against Denver.
Yeah, he was healthy, no CTE problems. I mean, he has a history of none questionable mindset moves.
Yeah, exactly, dude. He's been the most straight arrow I've seen since that night. So like, I don't get like nothing happened there. How'd you get screwed in fantasy? Jarvis Landry. Nothing on earth told me to start him through the first 3 weeks. It was like the OBJ show, getting like 29 targets. And, of course, he goes off against Zach's Ravens for, like, 30 fantasy points or something. That's how I got screwed, even though it wouldn't have mattered. Scotty, how about you?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, the first 3 weeks he went up against brutal defenses, and you knew it was the Bears, and then it was the Vikings. Vikings have a pretty good defense, I would say. And then it was who'd they play? And then it was Denver's defense, who is always kind of tough right now. I don't know what to think. Whatever. I'm a fan of a bad team, and I've started Dak Prescott one too many times, 4 too many weeks.
Yeah.
1 too many weeks. Dak Prescott flopped against New Orleans while Aaron Rodgers went off against and found his groove, obviously, against the Eagles.
Yeah, didn't even watch that Cowboys game.
I actually needed in the fantasy matchup 23 points, and the difference was about 25 points between what Aaron Rodgers would have scored me versus what Dak Prescott did score.
That's tough. Yeah, that's a tough. That's one that you like look back at the end of the year when you get a bad playoff matchup or miss the playoffs, and you're like, well, came down to that one move. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Zach, what about you?
Just starting Kirk Cousins. I just need to stop doing that.
Yeah,
especially against the Bears.
You got an addiction.
They don't throw it.
You got an addiction.
It's too alluring, the Thielen Cousins connection.
Right, and they almost hit for a touchdown. Cousins missed it.
We're almost.
Yeah. Cousins missed him wide open.
And, I mean, because they got Kubiak in there and I don't know who the offensive coordinator is. Chardonnay, whatever. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. They just won't stop running with Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, and he's been good. So I mean.
Yeah, but like at some point, like Thielen said, and I don't think what he said was a shot at Cousins either. Like the media is trying to portray. I think it was just like, I mean, at some point, Cousins is gonna have to throw the ball accurately down the field.
Like it can't be a shot at Cousins. Like everyone watched the same game. They obviously had no success throwing. So, like, obviously he's right. It's like, if they would have thrown for 500 yards and couldn't run the ball, he could have said the same thing. It wouldn't have been a shot at Dalvin Cook.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, stand of the week. Scotty, who you standing?
You know who I'm going to stand? Jake Fromm. Because from the 0-4 depths, Jake Fromm, Tua Tagovailoa, Justin Herbert, all looking great. Ho for Herbert. Tank or bomb for Fromm, tank for Tua. I don't care. Give me quarterback. It's week 4. It's October. It's the end of September. And we're talking April, baby. Franchise quarterback all the way. I'm on that train. Shelby, you should be too after watching last night's game. Really wasn't even Dalton's fault. Actually, you should just pray that an offensive lineman wants to come there in free agency or they draft one high. I don't care. I want a quarterback. I'm watching highlights on YouTube.
Yeah, well, the Bengals have a good record of signing top-notch free agents. I actually ran into Katie Blackburn on the street the other day. Mike Brown's daughter.
Nice.
Yeah, said hi to her. I was on one of those Lime scooters, just being...
Were you shaking?
What?
You're like, hi, Katie, as you went by on your scooter?
No, like, I was pretty calm.
Did you stop?
No, I didn't. She looked like she had places to be. She
weird.
was coming from a meeting where she discussed the concert venue that everyone's fighting over right now. So I didn't want to pile on, but it was like pretty much like, oh, Katie, like, can you sign some free agents? And she's like, we already got Andre Smith. Like, what more do you want? And it's like, so it's like that's where that conversation went. Stand of the week for me, apple cider vinegar. Yeah, you didn't see that coming. So like, moved into my new house and like, so it's like kind of a hand up on me. I was just like throwing away stuff in my trash can in my rooms, like empty pop bottles, coffee stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, and had like the fruit flies coming around, and I was like, well, this is kind of annoying. So apple cider vinegar, some dish soap, and some sugar mixed in with some warm water in a thing. And I was like, I wonder if this will work. I saw it online. 20 minutes later, came back upstairs, and there were 24 fruit flies in the bottom of that jar.
Jesus.
And then like, I counted them. And then like the best one, dude. It was like I was brushing my teeth, and I saw one on the rim of the thing about to drown itself, and it was the most thrilling thing ever. And because I was just like,
oh my God,
this might be the psycho
epic.
like murderer in me, but I was just like, I was frozen with the water running, like with a toothbrush in my mouth, like watching this gnat like think about going into this water, and then he finally did, and then just like drown into the bottom. I was just like, that was thrilling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, but when it's like, oh, a problem taken care of, stand of the week.
That's true. I guess I get a little bit of a smirk when I like take a napkin to like a spider and I just like watch it in the toilet, but I don't flush right away. I just kind of like watch it float there. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's like, you're not gonna hurt me anymore. By the way, like like bro, like bro, you're done. Like, yeah, dude, you're done. Like, forget it.
Family and friends, tell them.
Yeah, like,
oh wait, you can't.
Yeah,
family and friends, bye.
Any plans you had this weekend? Bye. No, you're not going. Guys, I wanted to start thinking about 2009 and how the NFL's changed in the last 10 years. You guys go ahead, try to name the 32 NFL coaches that 10 years ago today were getting ready for a Week 5 NFL game.
Oh, dude, that's tough. How about one? Give me one. Bill Belichick.
Correct. 1 for 1. Zach.
John Harbaugh.
2 for 2. Go.
Josh McDaniels.
3 for 3.
Andy Reid.
4 for 4. You guys have
Wade
5.
Phillips.
Wade Phillips, correct. You guys have 5 wrong answers to play with.
Marvin Lewis.
Correct.
Mike Smith.
Correct.
Mike Tomlin.
Correct.
Lovie Smith.
Correct. Lovie Smith is correct.
Oh, man.
Jim Caldwell.
That is correct.
I'm going to go with, oh, my God, Norv Turner.
Correct.
Oh, now we're starting to get into some trouble.
Think Bengals.
I already said Marvin Lewis.
No, you haven't.
Mike Tomlin.
Correct.
I definitely just said that one.
Zach, you're up.
Mike McCarthy.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one, Zach. This one's now it's tough. I mean, should it be that tough?
I don't know. I don't want to put the recording on or the stopwatch on you guys, but
Man, yeah, this is tough. Oh shoot! Who was the?
Put 15 seconds on.
Tom Coughlin.
Tom Coughlin, correct. 15 seconds, Zach.
Okay. Was Bruce Arians a head coach at the time?
No.
He was not.
Fuck.
Incorrect. Good guess, Scott.
Oh yeah, he's done. That was an actual guess. Oh man. Oh no.
I don't want to help you out, so we shouldn't.
Actually,
help
you
each
should
other
help me out. We're in this together.
Think Rams, St. Louis Rams.
Tony
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Tony Sperano.
He might not have been a coach then.
Who?
Tony Sperano.
Correct. Dolphins.
Let's go.
Zach?
Well, I said the Rams, and he didn't go for it, so now I'm thinking I'm probably wrong. I'm going to say Jeff Fisher.
With the Titans, correct.
That's good.
Hey, there we go.
Steve Spagnuolo for the Rams.
Correct.
There you
Let's
go.
go.
Shit.
I got one. Think Panthers.
Was it still? Jack Del Rio.
No. Oh,
He wasn't with them, but he was
that's
coaching.
with the Jaguars.
Yeah, he's with the Jags.
John Fox.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the next one I was gonna go with. Dang it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was okay.
I know.
Mike Shanahan, Redskins.
It wasn't your
Incorrect.
turn. Damn.
Oh, I think it was the next year.
Fuck.
Joe Gibbs.
Zach, 15 seconds starting now.
Okay. What's the he's the defensive coordinator now at another team. He coached for the Browns. What's his name? Help me out, Scotty. Big fat black guy. What's his name?
Oh, Romeo Crennel.
Yeah, Romeo Crennel.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
He was fired after 08.
Damn. Well, it's close.
Scotty, 15 seconds starts now.
Yeah, so we got the Colts, we got the Titans, we got the Texans. Did we say Gary Kubiak?
Yes, you did. 7 seconds.
We got Gary, and we got man.
Who was the Raiders coach at this time? Because it wasn't Jack Del Rio yet. I can't remember.
Oh, Tom Cable.
Yes.
There you go.
All right, I gave you 22 seconds on that, so I got to be firm with these. Zach, 15 seconds starts now.
Shit. Who's the Jets head coach? I can't remember. Oh, Rex Ryan.
Nice.
Oh, that is good.
Scotty, 15 seconds starts now.
Oh, man, who are we missing? How many do we have left?
Is that how you want to spend your time? Asking me? Letting me count?
Oh, man.
Who's Seattle's coach?
You have 11 left.
Brad Childress.
Correct. Zach, 15 seconds starts now.
We have 11 left? Oh, no.
Fuck, I don't know. Because Pete Carroll's not the head coach yet. Pete Carroll.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Raheem Morris.
He baited me on that one.
Raheem Morris, correct.
Oh, I was so worried that was later.
One left. One wrong answer left. 10 seconds on the clock. Whoever throws out an answer.
All right.
8, 7.
Sean Payton.
Correct.
Dang it! How did we forget that one?
15 seconds starts now.
We didn't.
Who was the Falcons head coach? The guy with the white hair. What's his name?
I obviously can't tell
Mike
you.
Smith. I said it already.
Oh, you already said that one already. Yeah. Well, yeah. When I'm asking.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. That's
Give
it.
us the 10.
All right, you missed the Bills. Dick Duran. You missed the Browns.
What?
Eric Mangini.
Who?
Dick Duran. He got fired.
Mangini.
He got fired
Yeah,
week
Mangini,
10.
that's a good
Eric Mangini with the Browns. Todd Haley with the Chiefs.
Damn.
Haley, yeah.
Jim Zorn with the Redskins. Jim Schwartz.
Jim Zorn, yeah.
Jim Schwartz with the Lions. Jim Morrow with the Seahawks. Can't
Damn,
win
he was
with
with the
can't win
Seahawks.
with them. Mike Singletary with the 49ers.
Oh man.
And Ken Wisenhunt with the Cardinals.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wow,
I don't
you know
feel,
what?
I don't
I'm-
feel too
I'm-
bad about that.
Me neither. I think I wouldn't have guessed those ones if I maybe Jim Zorn.
I
but-
could have Mangini
And
one. I
Mangini.
should have known, but
Yeah. All right, good.
Guys,
segment.
yeah, you guys, because 7, 10, 14, 17, 20, 20. You guys got 24, and we did an earlier recording of this with quarterbacks, and you didn't get as many quarterbacks, which is I find surprising. But
yeah,
I think
we missed Tony Romo.
I think it's because good coaches typically have longer. They're in the league a little bit longer. I think.
Right. Okay. Christmas in week 5. Scotty, what are you giving people for Christmas?
I'm giving a red zone offense to the Lions because they turned it over and they missed their chance to ride off the undefeated Chiefs at home and in the dome. They looked really good, except when Matt Stafford threw a pick. They fumbled twice in the red zone.
Yeah,
and one was returned for a tutty.
That 100-yarder
red zone offense.
That 100-yarder was
BS. They usually call that down.
That can't happen. If you're going to beat the Chiefs, you can't give Patrick Mahomes 7 points.
Right.
All right, I'm going to give Atlanta Falcons a mirror so they can take a long look into it. What are you? Tell me what you are. The guy,
Seriously.
The fan heckling them, that was great. But yeah, who are you? What have you done with the Super Bowl champion, or nearly Super Bowl champion Falcons besides Shanahan not being there?
That's so great. A long, hard look in the mirror for the Falcons. I'm gonna give full-time spy catchers for the Bills because did you guys see the two Patriots, the two people or the two coaches or whatever they were, in Patriots gear on the other sideline while the Bills are warming up and looking at them do their warm-up drills?
Yeah, one of them was Belichick's son.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I like
Sean McDermott came over.
Right, I like edgy Sean McDermott.
Yeah, me too.
You think
dude.
of last year
bit.
at this time, we were like, oh my gosh, the Bills are the worst team in NFL history. They're tanking. Vontae Davis retired, and Sean McDermott's not going to last. And now, with the Bills being good, it's I like Sean McDermott having a little edge to him. I'm kind of a Bills fan, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I want some buffalo wings.
Yeah.
No, actually, settle this argument that I had with someone the other day.
Okay.
It was my girlfriend actually. So are buffalo wings from Buffalo? If they're just called buffalo wings, does that mean they automatically have buffalo sauce on them? Or if they're just buffalo wings, they could just be buffalo wings with a different sauce?
I think they could be wings with it.
Kind of like
all right.
Champagne is technically only for a sparkling wine that's from the Champagne area of France. Is it that kind of situation?
I don't know. I just don't think that buffalo wings are defined by the sauce. I think it's defined buffalo wings, everywhere else, are defined by the sauce. But in Buffalo, New York, their buffalo wings can be honey barbecue buffalo wings.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Scott.
Oh, that's a win.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Moving on.
All right, hashtag Twitter trend, and obviously we missed it yesterday, but a late happy International Podcast Day, guys. I love doing this with you, even though Zach thinks I'm picking on him today. I have fun. We have fun. I think we run a pretty good operation.
It's a good podcast. We've had some really strong episodes as of late, especially the last two. This one is another good one. I think that we're hitting our stride. Please sponsor us.
Yeah. All right. We're ripping Zach's rankings. Zach, you're gonna tell us the top 10 things about fall.
You got it.
I
got my list ready to go. Very excited.
Start with number 10.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go with apple cider.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of apple cider. I know some people feel a certain way about apple cider.
So maybe I'll heat it up in the microwave. A little hot apple cider puts me to bed. I got a sore throat. Drink the hot apple cider.
Got a little sickness with the lid.
Caffeine free, won't keep you up at night. Number 9.
All right, Zach, what's 9?
No, yeah, never mind. Pumpkin patches. I don't know. I did that a lot when I was a kid. Some people are just like, what? Pumpkin?
Does not surprise me.
Go buy one at the store. But yeah, I think
right.
pumpkin patches are enough. Okay, this one goes out to you, Shelby. PSLs, pumpkin spice lattes.
I've never had a pumpkin spice latte.
Did you not just tell me the other day?
It's pumpkin. There's pumpkin foam on top of an iced coffee, but it's not a latte.
Okay. I thought you came into my house with a pumpkin spice latte.
It's just the pumpkin foam on my coffee.
Oh, well. When I'm in Paris, we do something different. Okay, Zach.
Sweaters and sweatpants. I think I own maybe 3 pairs of jeans. I own maybe 90 pairs of sweatpants.
I believe
that. Yeah, that least surprising stat of the day. Number 6.
Haunted houses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
If you find a good one.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I found a really good one. Went to a legitimate lunatic asylum in West Virginia.
Did they kill you?
Yeah, no.
I wish they did, and then I wouldn't have to be here doing this with you guys. All right, next one.
Well, if they don't kill you, it's not a good haunted
Right,
house.
yeah. I want to fear for my life.
Next one, scary movie marathons. I mean, as most people now, that you can kind of queue those up your own on like Hulu or your streaming service or whatever.
Very good.
That's good.
Next one going to be festivals, i.e. Sauerkraut, Apple Festival, like all that stuff. Like, us being local boys, we love us the Sauerkraut Festival, but I feel like
how we do it.
Festivals in the fall just hit different than your festivals in like spring and summer.
It's 52 degrees out. You got a windbreaker on, maybe a sweater, cardigan. You're just like, I'm comfortable. I'm content. All right.
Maybe I'll wear a sweatshirt.
Yeah, maybe I will. Comfortable. I'm all snuggled in. Scream is on. I'll probably watch it. Halloween Town.
Light a little candle.
Halloween Town. Are they ever gonna stop that guy? All right.
Next one is gonna be the leaves changing, the colors. It's the I love that color palette.
Obvious one.
The fall.
Yep, had to do it.
Yep, and then we're on to number 2 is going to be the cooler weather, which I guess kind of goes along with sweaters and sweatpants.
No,
but
that plays. I think.
Around.
Yeah.
Yeah, cooler weather, and then number 1, got to be the best for me, campfires. You can go out like at night with campfires where it's not, you don't have to worry about getting eaten alive by bugs, and it's not 1,000 degrees.
Wood.
All right.
Yep.
Burning wood.
All right.
Having wood. What?
I love these. I love these, but let's rip them right away. And Zach, not on your list at all is football. What the hell?
Wow.
That's
Well, I mean that starts in summer technically.
I know, but that's okay. Festivals can be in the summer.
Yeah, I guess so.
Football doesn't get too serious until fall.
Right. This was
games
it
don't
was
matter
like
as much as
extended
football.
preseason. That's a tough look for me that it's not even on the list, and that's my whole life.
Zach, I'm surprised Zach didn't do no baseball because Zach hates
That's
baseball.
good. Yeah, well, it's actually the best time for baseball. Playoff baseball hits different.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does
that's
hit
the
different.
only baseball I consider watching is baseball in October.
You should bet on it. All right.
Yeah, you should bet on
What
it.
else? I think scary movie marathon.
Nationals tonight.
Scary
by the way.
movie marathon's a little low for me. I would have probably bumped that in my top 3. That's
Yeah.
like if you're ever sick and there's a scary movie marathon, you're like, all right, this night isn't going to be that bad.
Yeah, I'd love to
Zach,
watch Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors for the first time in 10 years.
I don't know. Zach, how about this one? Cuddling? I'm a man. I'll admit it. Fall cuddling? That's off your list?
Yeah, that's tough. That's
Look in the mirror.
right. Yeah, Atlanta.
Look at yourself in the mirror and think about you not including cuddling.
Haunted house is a little low for me because it's literally a fall specific deal there. But yeah, I mean, leaves changes.
Pretty good list. It's hard to not like
Leaves
fall.
changing and cooler weather kind of ties in the same. I mean, the leaves change, what have you. Like that's a little high for me. I don't really. I mean, I think you could bump a few ahead of leaves changing. I don't really care that much. That
Blankets?
go on.
What about
Warm
them?
things in the cold weather?
Campfire's a good one. Even though you can do a campfire basically you just do a campfire later at night in the summer when it's cooler down, and you had
They just hit
had a couple
different.
glasses
They
of
hit the best
sheesh.
in the fall.
A little couple glasses of shit.
All right, that was pretty good, Zach. I mean, you can't go wrong really. Apple
I'll give it
apple
to him.
cider's a good one. All right, guys, gonna move to our irrational reactions. Spoiler alert: mine are gonna be different because I did them yesterday. So maybe I'll go last or first.
Go ahead and go last.
Okay. That plays. All right.
All right, I'll go ahead and do
All right,
it
I'll
first.
count you in. Ready? 3,
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Kitchen's moving on after Ravens Humphrey post. Word on the street, Marlon Humphrey now banned from cooking it entirely. Rice thinks Fitz could pass him on the receptions list. Nice rhyme. Power rankings. No Breeze, no problem. Saints up. Taysom Hill weeping. And now, so that's not a complete sentence. Just said it's, let's see, Mac on playing Raiders. It's no big deal to me. When he just came out in the media and said that it's definitely a big deal. He's been waiting for this chance to play the Raiders forever. So I don't really know who he's trying to fool. On my radar, 5 teams you must take seriously. I swear to God, if this is Shine, I'm going to kill myself. Panthers Pro Bowl DL Kawan Short placed on IR. Said to be just now spending his time catching one-hand passes from Peyton Manning. Roundup. Boys LT Smith got best news on ankle. Ankle is pregnant.
Damn it!
Also,
Fuck you, Scotty.
also, I think it's counterintuitive to put Roundup when they're talking about twisted ankles, but that's just me. Debrief, sorting out NFC after September chaos. Cliff Kingsbury, still the most attractive winless coach. Shots at Jay Gruden. Draft order. Jets at number 5. Finns picked twice in top 10. It's barely October, and we have to talk about the draft in April.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
You were on that train earlier in this episode. Very strong by Scotty out of the gate. Zach, you ready? Even though Scotty vultured one,
Yeah, it's a little bit different, so I'll still do it, but it's same basic.
He Mike Tolberted you. All right, ready?
Exactly.
3,
Yep.
2, 1, go.
Kitchens moving on after Ravens Humphrey post says he's not interested in irrefutable video evidence. Rice thinks Fitz could pass him on receptions list. Also believes the earth is flat. Power rankings. No Breeze, no problem. Saints up. Still blame refs for not being ranked higher, though. Mac on playing Raiders. It's no big deal to me. It's not like I have to cover Antonio Brown.
Ooh.
On my Raider, 5 teams
Nice.
you must take seriously. Like, super cereal, you guys. Yes, you guys.
South
Yeah,
Park
there you go.
reference, I see.
There you go. Okay. Panthers Pro Bowl DL Kawan Short placed on IR. Kawan Tall will fill in. Round up. Boys, LT Smith got best news on ankle. It's a girl. So
Yeah.
that kind of altered that
Nice.
one. Debrief. Sorting out NFC after September chaos. Like, calm down. It's only September. Draft order. Jets at number 5. Finns picked twice in top 10. Y'all got any more of them first round picks?
All right. Very good. Someone going to count me in. These are different, mind you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I'm excited.
Here we go, Shelby, with the different yesterday headlines. 3, 2,
Broncos
1,
linebacker
read.
Chubb out for a year with torn ACL. He'll finally be getting sacked just from the comfort of his own couch. Burfict banned for rest of 19th season for helmet hit. Just a guy's guy being a dude, man. Bears Trubisky doubtful to face Raiders in London. Damn, Chase Daniel. Nagy mum on Bears linebacker Smith's personal issue. My mom has not been silent about my personal issues. Jets Darnold, mono, cleared for non-contact drills. Coincidentally, too much contact led to this situation. Shine 9, ranking 2 and 2 teams I believe in most. I'm not reading it because it rhymes. Frustrated Thielen, you have to be able to throw. Satisfied Cousins, not really, I'm good. Quinn, Falcons to look at everything after blowout. How about starting with the film? What to watch in the Bengals Steelers? Yikes. Is it week 5 yet? All right. Those are irrational reactions from NFL.com. Yeah, there it was. So we gave you a fall preview of what to look forward to in the upcoming months. October, it's spooky season. Get comfortable with your bae and turn on the Hopeless Fan Pod. Turn on the Hopeless Fan Podcast when you're snuggled up in blankets with some apple cider and you're waiting for Scary Movie Marathons to come on later at night. That's our show. Thank you guys for listening.